Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the junior men final in trap at the European Championship Shotgun in Austria. We're at the shooting park Leobersdorf, and our first shooter in the final is Clément Francis André Bourg from France, who actually is the world champion. And he finished fourth in Baku at the European Championship. Then we have Great Britain, Andrew Ling, who finished third in Lonate at the European Championship in 2016. And on position number 3 we have Matteo Marangio, Italian shooter, who won the Junior World Cup in Sydney 2018 and finished third and second in other World Cups in 2017 and 2016. Then we have the Turkish shooter Murat Ilbilgi, who finished third at the Junior World Cup at Torpedo in 2017. And number 5 is Fabio Beccari, who finished 17th at the Junior World Cup in Seoul. And we have a Portuguese shooter, Manuel Vieira da Silva, who finished 6th at the Junior World Cup in Seoul and 8th at the World Championship in Moscow 2017. So good luck for all the 6 competitors, and weather conditions have not really changed since the junior women final, but it's dry, it's not raining, there's no gusty wind. Visibility of targets should be perfect, and we're looking forward to a perfect competition. Here we see the German jury member. And the main referee from Cyprus. Good luck for the first 25 targets. Here we see some pictures from the opening ceremony of the European Championship that took place in Leobersdorf, the city nearby. It was a nice evening with a nice little opening ceremony. Lots of shooters, lots of competitors, and some good food. It was a nice evening. First target thrown. 3 hits and 4 hits and 2 misses. So there's one French and one Italian shooter that missed the first target. Also the leading French shooter, Borghi, missed his first target. So the British shooter took the lead with 2 hits. Actually, he's the first with 2 hits. We have the Turkish guy and the British shooter both with 2 hits, and all the rest with 1 hit after the first 2 targets. Okay, so we are approaching the first 5 final targets achieved for all shooters. First and second place just have missed the 5th target. Now the Turkish shooter gets a hit. Another guy with the Italian name that shoots for Czechoslovakia has 4 hits, so we have bunch of guys with 4 hits, and there's only one, the Portuguese shooter, with 5 hits, taking the lead. We just saw Rebecca Ferguson, our bronze medalist, apparently texting home about her well-done competition. Okay, after 7 targets, we have the Turkish shooter Murat İlbilgi in the lead with 6 hits. All the others, or 4 others, have 5 hits, and only the guy who entered the final first, the French shooter Borgu, still is not at his best shooting, missing a lot of targets. So after 10 targets, we have 2 guys in the lead. It's the Turkish shooter Murat Ilbilgi with 8 hits and Fabio Beccari from Czechoslovakia also with 8 hits. Then we have 3 guys with 7 and 1 with 5. Some more words on the shooting range here. We are close to Vienna, the capital of Austria. It's about 35 kilometers. It's an old shooting range that once belonged to the Hirtenberger cartridge factory. And it was taken over by Josef Hahnenkamp, the famous Austrian ski shooter. 2 times Olympic competitor and several World Cups and junior European championship second places and stuff. He overtook this shooting range some years ago and started the first repairs and changes, and after having heard that we get the European championship here in Austria, he started to completely change everything at this shooting range, and so now there's 5 brand new combined skeet and trap ranges. The latest Laporte machinery, exactly the same machines that are going to be used at the Olympic Games in Tokyo in 2020. And everything looks brand new and very nice here, and I think it's those 2 finals here are the start of a great competition, 2 weeks with good shooting and good competition shooting. So we are approaching the first 15 targets of this competition final round. Fabio Beccari, the young Czechoslovakian shooter with the Italian name, seems to take the lead with 13 hits. Then there is the Turkish guy Murat El-Bilgi with 12 hits. The Portuguese shooter Manuel Vieira da Silva on position 3 with 11. All the others with 9 hits, but nothing is decided yet. We have another 10 targets until the first elimination. "17 targets shot, and Czech Italian guy is taking the lead with 15 in between, in front of the Turkish guy with 13, and Portuguese shooter with 12, all the others 11. So we're in the last round to achieve the first 20 targets. And have a pack of shooters with 13 to 14 hits. And we have Murat El-Bilgi with 16. And now it's up to Fabio Beccari. If he hits, no, he does not hit, so he's on 16. So we have, after 28 targets, we have two guys in the lead, the Turkish and the Czechoslovakian guy with 16 hits. Two with 14 and two with 13. So let's look what the last 5 targets bring. Okay, 2 targets left to achieve the first 25 until the first elimination. We still have the Turkish guy in the lead with 19. Fabio Beccari, the Czechoslovakian shooter, still on 18. So let's see what those last 2 targets bring. That is going to be a tight race. We have 2 guys with 17 hits after 25 targets. We have 3 guys with 17 hits after 25 targets. And we have the Turkish guy with 20 who is taking the lead, or will be equal with Fabio Beccari. No. He missed the last target, so after 25 targets, we have İlbilgi Murat, the Turkish shooter, in the lead with 20. Fabio Beccari with 19 on second. The Portuguese Vieira da Silva with 18 on third. And we have the French, the British, and the Maroc and the Italian guy. And we have the Italian guy, Marongio, who is eliminated as 6th best shooter junior trap European Championship 2018 in Austria, shooting park Leobersdorf with 17 hits on 25. So we have another 5 competitors in the race, and as we have seen in the junior women shooting, nothing is sure and everything can change so quickly. We're looking forward for a tight competition. This is what shooting competitions are all about. You just miss one and the next competitor misses one too, so everything changes every round. So we still have the Turkish and the Czechoslovakian guy in front. British missed one. Turkish shooter hits his target, so it's Fabio Beccari now who needs a hit. And he gets it. So they're both with 21 in the lead. Portuguese shooter covers up to 19. So after 30 targets, we have the following situation. We have Murat Elbilgi, the Turkish shooter, in the lead with 23. There's Fabio Beccari with 22 on second. And Clément Borghi. So we are saying goodbye to the Portuguese shooter Vieira da Silva with 20 targets, who finishes 5th in his European Championship Junior Trap Final. He finished 8th in Moscow at the World Championship, so Not bad at all to finish 5th now at the European Championship. So we have another 4 shooters left and are looking forward for a nice competition shooting now. Okay, after 32 targets, we have equal positions from the Turkish and the Czechoslovakian guy, Murat İlbilgi and Fabio Beccari with 24 hits. And we have the British shooter Theo Ling with 23, and the French shooter Bargu with 23. Now the Turkish guy misses one, he still stays on 24. So it's Fabio Beccari's chance to hit one and take the lead with 25. Now the speaker was a little early. We still have one shooter that needs to accomplish his 5th target in this round to achieve 35. It's Fabio Beccari. I hope. So we have Murat İlbilgi on position number 1 together with Fabio Beccari, 26 targets. So we are saying goodbye to Theo Andrew Ling from Great Britain with 25 targets, who finishes his European Championship 2018 on position 4. So this was not a very smart move from the announcer, because he opened his microphone too early and disturbed Fabio Beccari in his concentration for the last shot to achieve his 35th target. And that's perhaps what made him miss. And yeah, not so good for him. Let's hope that this is not going to decide the competition. Fabio Beccari seems to have lost his concentration on this little accident of the announcer. After 38 targets, we have still the Turkish shooter in the lead with 29 hits. And the French one, who started at first the competition, the final, took up the second place now. And Fabio Beccari, who has lost his last 4 targets. Now he hits again, so it's good for him. But there's only 2 more targets left, so if the French guy hits his 2 targets, we're going to say goodbye to the Czechoslovakian Fabio Beccari. Okay, so we are saying goodbye to Fabio Beccari, who lost his concentration a little. I hope that accident of the announcer was not the main reason for that. So he makes 3rd place at the European Championship 2018 with 27 targets in the final. And he shot a great competition, I think. But luck was not on his side. We have another 10 targets left for 2 shooters, so there will be Murat Ilbilgi from Turkey, whose best competition until now was 2017, the Junior World Cup Porpetto, where he finished 3rd place. And we have the French shooter Clément Francis André Bourg, who won the World Championship in 2018 in Moscow and finished 4th at the European Championship in 2017. So in any case, he's pumping up his European Championship final result to at least 2nd place. But there's another 10 targets left, so let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so the French shooter starts his last 10 targets with a miss, which is not so good as he's already 4 targets behind, which makes the situation for Murat Ilbilgi a little easier. Now the French guy hits. It's up to the Turkish now. He seems to be in good shape. Takes another hit and is leading by 33 to 29. But there's some targets left, so anything can happen. Clément, the French shooter, now really needs some steady and solid shooting and has to hope a little that the Turkish guy takes some misses, which we don't wish for him because he has a secure lead with 34 over 31. But he misses the last target, so the gap is slowly but steadily getting smaller. Only 3 targets in between. Targets are finished. We still have Murat İlbilgi from Turkey on first place with 35 targets, and Clément Bourguy from France on second place with 32 targets. Very solid shooting from the Turkish guy, so if he just hits one more target, there is no chance for the French shooter to come up to beat the Turkish. So the Turkish shooter Murat İlbilgi, who has a 3rd place in the Junior World Cup in Porpeto and the 9th place in the Junior World Cup Seoul 2018, seems to get closer to his first European Championship as he hits this target, so there is no more possibilities for the French guy to cover up. So that gives us a Turkish European champion Murat İlbilgi. They still have some targets to finish, but it's the before last target now, the number 49. He misses it. But still, I'm sure he knows what he has achieved, and concentration gets a little lower as he knows that there is some serious party to happen tonight. So his last target now, and he misses it, but here you see the Turkish crew running down. They're not allowed to enter the stage. But now they're there, so we have 2 medalists. We have the gold medalist, the Turkish guy Murat İlbilgi with 38 targets out of 50. And the French shooter Clément André Francis Bourguy with 37. He almost made it up to the Turkish score, but still the Turkish guy made it, and congratulations from our part, and thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening and watching. And we're looking forward to the men and women final in trap tomorrow, same time, same station. Goodbye, good night.